All right, hey students. So today we're going to talk a little bit about finding the magnitude of something, which can be really, really important, especially with what we've been talking about with projectile motion. When you have something moving through the air, just kind of like a football thrown by a football player. When you got it moving through the air, you're going to have a velocity in the x direction and in the y direction, and they're going to add together, right, to have a magnitude or a total velocity. And so this is a very important thing to learn, very important thing to understand, because it's not only about velocity, but it comes back again and again throughout the entire course. So just kind of wanted to go over it real fast. So I'm going to show it on this little handy dandy whiteboard I got. So say we do have a football or something like that, and somebody throws it and it's in the air. So they throw it up, and the path looks like that, right? Like I was saying, we can break this up into an X and a Y. The X I'm going to make green, and the Y I'm going to make red. So as you can see here, our total velocity is the blue, the X is the green, and the Y is the red, right? And so in a lot of problems and a lot of different things, you'll have the two components, the X and the Y, and you'll be asked to find this magnitude or the total, right? And so to find this, what we're going to use is the Pythagorean theorem.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
So just like was said, the Pythagorean theorem is A squared plus B squared equals C squared, right? It works for all right triangles. So if you look at the drawing, right, we can see that this is a right triangle, so we can use it. So we could just have to assign one of the sides to be A and the other side to be B. It doesn't really matter which one because they're squared. So even if they're negative, they're going to become positive. It only matters that we always choose the small sides as A and B, and the big side or the hypotenuse of the triangle is always C. And so to be able to find C, if we solve this out, you can see that it's really just going to be C is equal to the square root of A squared plus B squared, right? So, for example, if we make the y velocity 3, excuse me, sorry, and we make the x velocity, let's say 4, right, then our magnitude would just be the square root of 4 squared plus 3 squared, right? Or it could be 3 squared plus 4 squared. Either way, it works the same, which would come out to the square root of 25, which is just 5. And so like I said, this works for everything, and we're going to be using it a lot in class. So I hope you can remember this and look back on this video when you run into trouble.